world. So I know going to the grocery store is not that busy of an adventure, but today that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. We gotta get a few things that for around the house. I'm gonna buy my first amp and my first Rockstar, or not Rockstar. I'm gonna get that too, but my first amp and my first Monster that haven't had in a very, very long time. So that way I have all of the energy drinks that I used to love drinking, and I have, the V8 energy drinks as well, and it's just all kinds of, knickknacks and not knickknacks, things that I love to eat and love to drink, and, that's just who I'm becoming again. I loved it in my 20s, and I'm going to continue to love it now that I'm in my 30s, but that's not the only thing I'm getting. I'm getting, Cheetos and other things that I could use that like to make sandwiches and quesadillas and all that stuff, and that's the most important thing is that, and getting sliced turkey, getting Havarti cheese. I love Havarti. I've over the last year I've loved eating, not year, I'd say like 4 or 5 months I've been eating a whole lot more of the Havarti cheese. And I know eating cheese is not the best for you and stuff like that. I also like Colby Jack cheese. I mean, those are the two types of cheeses that I've been enjoying most lately, and it's just all of the foods that you think would be good for me or bad for me, I probably eat, and I shouldn't be eating all this crappy food drinking these energy drinks and stuff like that, and yet I do it, and it's been an experience. I'm still gonna get a Rockstar. I'm still gonna get a Red Bull, and this weekend is in a couple of days. It's the Money in the Bank pay-per-view on the WWE Network, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm hoping Aleister Black wins the Money in the Bank contract for the men. Because at least that's what I heard, that they're going to have him win the Money in the Bank contract at the corporate office in Hartford, Connecticut, or is it Stamford? It's either Hartford or Stamford. I can't remember which one it was, and I'm not too sure who's going to win the women's side of it. But I do know that whatever happens is going to happen. I'm going to watch it, and I'm probably going to drink either a Red Bull, a Monster, a Rockstar, or an Amp. I don't know which one yet. But, yeah, that's something that's happening on Sunday. Today, what is today? Oh, I wanted to talk about this a little bit, besides going to the grocery store. Now, I know not everyone cares about high school reunions or how long they've been since they graduated high school, but in a couple weeks, and 22 days, I think it's 3 weeks, on the 29th of May in 2008, I graduated high school. It is now May 7th, 2020, which means I graduated high school 12 years ago this month. And I know there's not going to be anything happening this year for the reunion if they were ever to do a reunion for 12 years, which they probably will never do that. They may do something for 15 years and 3 years, but again, I don't know what the committee's going to do, the president or whoever it is from student council back when I was in high school. I don't know when they're planning the next one. If they are going to plan the next one, it would probably be either for 15 years or 20 years. I don't know how our school does it. It could be, every 5 years after the 10th, or it could be from 10 years to 20 years, or I don't know how my high school that I graduated from does things. I mean, I could ask, the ones that organized the one for 10 years what they're planning on doing, but, that's still 3 years away when if they were to do a 15-year high school reunion. Or if they waited until 20 year, which would be 8 years from now. So I really don't know. And I added that actually to the description down below. I said, this many days until the 20-year high school reunion, but I could easily make it 15 as well. I just don't really know what the, whole process going into that's going to be. But I'm excited to know, that sure, not everyone's, excited about how long they've graduated since they graduated high school. I mean, my 10-year high school reunion was great. I mean, there's so many faces that I miss seeing, around. I usually don't hang out with a whole lot of classmates of mine from high school. Even if I did, go outside and do all that fun stuff. It's just I guess what I'm trying to say is that I wish there were more of my classmates that went to the 10-year high school reunion. Now, who knows what's going to happen if they're going to do it for 15 years or 20 years, but I just hope that there more and more of my classmates come to the next high school reunion whenever that happens that didn't come to the 10-year high school reunion. Now, I don't know if that's going to be possible or what's going to happen there, but I'm just hoping that we find a way to get a few more classmates than we did the last time. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing all of the classmates that did show up to the 10-year high school reunion 2 years ago, and maybe they'll return for the next high school reunion, or maybe they won't, or maybe there'll be some faces that weren't at the 10-year high school reunion that may come to the 15-year or the 20-year, whatever they decide to do. And so basically what you should take away from this video is that I'm ready for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view that's happening this Sunday. I am also going to the grocery store to get a couple more energy drinks, but not too crazy, like getting 3 of each. I'm just going to get 1 of each so I can add to my bag of energy drinks. And then, the VEDI energy drinks, which those ones are healthier than the Rock Stars and the Red Bulls and the Monsters and the Amps and all that stuff. And then, get Cheetos, get deli meat, all that stuff. And then, what else is happening? I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I just finished watching Vampire Killers. The next movie I'm probably going to watch is either Crazy Stupid Love with Steve Carell, Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling, and there was someone else in that movie that was very interesting to see. And then maybe watch Prince of Persia again. I mean, all these movies I've already seen, except for, the ones that I showed you in yesterday's vlog. But, and then I talked mostly about my high school reunion and how great of an experience it was 2 years ago, and hopefully they plan once in the next 3 years or 8 years or whatever it's going to be. So, but that's still, 3 weeks. That's when 12 years since I graduated is. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You guys all know the drill. Keep real, and I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. Have an amazing birthday, whatever age you're celebrating this year. And just be you. I gotta go. Bye-bye.